friends, welcome back to Big Dub's Big Collection, and today we're going to do part 4, which is going to be just some various figures, a lot of which have had Kickstarters and would be considered more independent, that I enjoy. So first up, from Boss Fight Studios, we have these Vitruvian Hack figures. They are 3 3/4 or 18th scale. I have maybe 30 or so of those. And I'm just going to pan the camera around. I'm not going to list all the individual ones I have, but give you an opportunity to see that collection. One of the things that makes these really, really cool is they are all interchangeable, and forearms, hands, joints of the legs, feet, head, neck, shoulders, they can all interchange with each other, and therefore you can do quite a bit of customizing, and you can buy separate pieces for all of them. They are really, really fun figures. I'm a fan of the fantasy genre, so you have a lot of Greek mythology type stuff and things like that. So I really enjoy these figures. The Gorgons have the really cool articulated tails, something I haven't seen anywhere else. So these are the Boss Fight Studios Vitruvian Hacks. They've had several Kickstarters. They just completed an 18th scale horse Kickstarter, which I'll be excited when I get some of those in. So these is definitely some figures that you should check out. All right, moving on. This is Sparrow Studios Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. This is the entire Series 1 from Sparrow Studios. Also 3 3/4 figures. A very cool thing about this is they made them interchangeable with the Vitruvian Hacks. And so just as you could interchange the arms, heads, etc. on those, you can do the same here. And they go back and forth between brands, which is very cool. They have an active Kickstarter as of the beginning of July right now for some 5-inch deluxe figures and some other things that I have backed. I would highly recommend checking those out. You can see inspiration from Thundercats and Masters of the Universe and things like that. Some of the new ones are inspired by Battle Beasts. I really like these. They're fun, they photograph well, and they just are a nice little display. So again, Sparrow Studios Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. Go check those out. This is the whole first run from Sparrow Studios. All right, next is someone that you may be a little more familiar with, and that's Four Horsemen Studios. They've done a lot of work for Mattel and other big brands. They are a sculpting studio. In the front here, you have Adamon and Keltus. You can see they're definitely inspired by He-Man and Skeletor from the Masters of the Universe, which I believe the Four Horsemen have worked on a lot in their time. And then behind that is Etherian's Guard, and they are the Birds of Fear and Despair. These are 6-inch figures, and as you can see, highly detailed, incredible paint applications, and just really unique, all these different type of figures. I really like these. I think this dragon is my favorite, which if you know me isn't very surprising. I'm a big dragon fan, but also this eagle with the American flag is super cool too. So again, these are Mythic Legions. The first two I talked about are retail in the $20 to $25 range. These I think retail at $35, but they are very difficult to find. They've had several Kickstarters, they have pre-orders up on their site, and they sell out almost immediately. So you're going to pay a lot in the aftermarket. When you see them at conventions, when we were at Knoxville, I think these two each were like $100 each. They are very hard to find at retail price. So if you see them and you like them, get a hold of them. They're going to be great to mix in with any of your 6-inch figures. We're just going to do a little side look here. These are not independent things, but they don't really fit with a lot else. It's just this top shelf on top of a cabinet of various creatures. This statue here was from the Shadow of War PlayStation game pre-order, fighting the Balrog. It's a pretty cool statue. I got the wolf and the gorilla and the crocodile or alligator from Rampage. There's Horse, of course, the Stormtrooper riding his horse, what I call horse. You got Blue, the Velociraptor. You've got the water dinosaur from Jurassic World, and that great big humongous T-Rex. And then you've got that Avengers base that everybody was getting at Toys R Us for like $1 that I think is from the Playmation set. So these are sitting up here, just mishmash. They're basically things that I use for pictures outside, other than that statue, of course. So they don't really have a good home. They're just there for whatever I decide to use them for. I had fun with my Breath of the Wild Link Nindroid figure, having it be like the cursed blood moon had risen and all these creatures had shown up. That was a fun picture. So this is just a pit stop on the way to our final shelf that we're going to look at today. So here's the last thing we'll check out today. These don't really all make sense together, but they're right beside each other on top of some details, so I'll look at them. First, this is certainly not a Kickstarter independent type brand, but these are Revoltech, again, probably 3 3/4 inch scale, 1/18. Actually, as robots, who knows what scale they are. They're considered non-scale, technically. They're about 4 inches. G1 Transformers. Some of them are also, I think, Custom Robot is the name of the customizer that was making some more of these. Like that Hound is not from Revoltech. The Shockwave, the Wheeljack, those are customs. But the Optimus, the Megatron, Ultra Magnus back there, Hot Rod, and Starscream. These figures look great. The paint applications are great. They're very articulated. No, they do not transform, and they are small. But for pictures, especially macro photography, you can see how great they would be. That Starscream's cool because it does have the weapon version of Megatron with it, which is neat. I've recently got these and I like them. I don't know that I'll get a lot more, but I think they look really nice on the shelf. Then beside that, from Fwoosh, some articulated Icons Ninjas. These, again, were very hard to come by for a while. I'm not sure if Fwoosh did a Kickstarter, if they just did it on their website. The deluxe ones come with the roof, and they come with so many accessories. Heads and weapons and hands and all kind of stuff. These are awesome for photography. They're awesome to have in your collection for displays. 4th of July, they had some on sale. I'd highly recommend those. I think I got the Shinobi and the Temple Guard, and that's like a modern solitaire ninja. You see he has a gun, white ninja, black ninja, red ninja. And then this in the front is from 1000 Toys, and that is a synthetic human. That is the most articulated figure I have, and it's very cool. I took some cool pictures on my Instagram. You can check out my Instagram, BigDub60, if you want to look at that. A while back in the early July, I took some fun photos with these. So that is my random assortment of smaller brands, independent brands. And that's going to wrap it up for today. So I hope you enjoyed. Check out my other collection videos and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of these things. Have a good day. See you next video.